Hello all Pokefans out there, welcome to another episode of Pokemon X WonderCup Battles. My name is Gib The Great, of course. And today's Pokemon X WonderCup Battles, we should be WonderTrading away Miltanks. Now, I have decided to use Miltanks off Route 12. I didn't breed any, so they're all level 25. They all have different natures. They all have either the abilities Thick Fact or Scrappy, and they all are holding a Moo Milk. And they all have the same moveset: Milk Drink, Bide, Roll Out, and Body Slam. So not much differentiation there. And of course, because I catch them off Route 25, we have the I guess you wouldn't call them parents, but these two Miltanks right here in the bottom right hand corner. But yeah, everyone else is like on the same page here. Because I figured I might as well just try and capture them off Route 12, see if that's any easier for me instead of just breeding them and what have you. And I tell you what, guys, it is. So depending on what Pokemon we want to get which Pokemon is our MVP for this match, we'll see what we can do, whether or not we can trade him or breed him or whatever, and then we can catch him in a Pokeball. So hopefully you enjoy today's music. As I say, we are going to do full Alright, you guys, welcome back. Hopefully you did enjoy the nice, calm instrumental music. Well, when I say calm, it's like, it's still instrumental, no lyrics or anything like that. But this is the part, as you guys know, if you regularly watch me, where we do a quick summary of the Pokemon we got. So we got a Meditite, anything else in particular that's jumping out? We got a Gib The Great, we got two Sheldons, one with Overcoat, one with Rockhead. We've got a Dino, which I'm quite happy with, Dragon Rage and Dark Pulse with Hustle. We got a Chimchar, which I'm very happy with, and we got I can't see anything else. Oh yeah, we got a Belly Drum Aqua Jet Huge Power Marill. Quirky nature though, yeah, it's alright. Then we got a Modest Pharaoh. So, that could be better. But, that's a quick summary of the Pokemon we have, you guys. And now, as always, we do the last row live. And today's topic, you guys, is going to be television. Now, I don't know about you, but I watch a different, variety of things. I like comedies and game shows. Because comedy is like, what comedies do I watch? I've recently started watching Not Going Out, with LayBack and that. I really do love comedians who star in a comedic series when they're all serious. I pretend to be all serious and what have you. I just find it absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I've watched game shows that aren't taken too seriously. Would I Lie to You, QI, Mock the Week, all those game shows where they have different comedians on it, and really, I just like I like watching a mix of TV shows. I don't like watching one show over and over again because it just gets boring after a while. So that's why I record record on my TiVo anyway. Different programs that I like to watch. It's just serious game shows where they have a big cash prize as well. Like Golden Balls. I've recently started watching that again. Pointless, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm gutted that's finished. The Chase. Just daytime TV as well as nighttime, prime time on Dave as well. Storage Hunters, Lizard Lick Towing. Just generally something that I quite find interesting to watch. So if you guys don't watch these programs, I seriously, I'm not saying you have to watch it. It's like the greatest thing ever, but I do recommend it. And as always, you guys, I'm trying to get some communication with you guys as well. So if you want to, leave in the comments down below what your favorite TV shows are and explain why you like them. I mean, it can be like one word sentence, or great, amazing, funny. Or it can just be one sentence, or if you want, it could be a whole paragraph. Everyone has their own opinions as to a TV show and what have you. And yeah, it's just like I say, I watch QI, just quiz shows and comedy really. The only soap opera I watch, and I know most of you guys are gonna give me grief for this, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. It's my life. I watch what I want to watch. I watch EastEnders. Now, most of you think, oh my god, it's not real. Well, of course it's not real. They're acting in it. But, yeah, most people will compare it to, Coronation Street and say, oh, Coronation Street is more realistic. But, you guys watch what you want to watch. I'm not saying, within this video where I'm talking to you guys, I don't want to influence you on watching different things. Just share your comments as to why you like these, programs, as to why you like watching your favourite TV shows and what have you. I mean, some people can watch box sets like Criminal Minds, Breaking Bad. I catch stuff up on Netflix and YouTube as well. I'm not really in a position where I can say I'm watching a series. I mean, I'm not watching things where they come out with new episodes every day. Like EastEnders or something like that. I do watch things, but I don't like. I'd say I don't like American TV series. I mean, all they just do, what the Americans just do is just rip off good quality British TV. It's like Being Human. You know, they ended off with Series 7, I think, and then the Americans just came up with Series 2. They're broadcasting them right now on Watch every Monday, I think it is. But yeah, I don't see why the Americans just do that. Why can't they just come up with something original? You know, like Breaking Bad, Criminal Minds, you know, more series like that. Friends. Friends was an amazing series. It blows my mind, honestly. And it's just how different continents have their own version of things. You know, I like watching, I don't know what you would call it. Would you call Total Wipeout a game show? You know, stuff like that. Where different continents and countries have different obstacles for, not different obstacles, like similar things, but with for the same purpose. So like Total Wipeout have Total Wipeout USA, Total Wipeout Australia. What do they have? I think that's it, isn't it? I think so. But yeah, what else do they have? Got MasterChef. You know, different versions of things. I wouldn't say it's like nicking it. I just say it's trying to make it, not trying to make it our own, but trying to bring something else into your country from somewhere foreign to you. But yeah, just leave a comment down below what your favourite TV shows are and things like that. Now, as you guys know, with this series of Pokemon X WonderCup battles, normally I wouldn't say we are not allowed to put items on Pokemon. You know, we can't put any moves on them from TMs and things. But because we've been going a bit back and forth recently, you know, I don't control what you guys send me over WonderTrade. How about for this episode I try using items for the Pokemon. So I get the Pokemon. I don't temper with any of their movesets or anything like that. I only swap out the items if they've got an item on them, as to what I think could benefit them. What do you guys think about that? I mean, this could be like for one episode only, but you know, if it works well, we might rock with that later on. I'm gonna sneeze here in a minute. Hold on, I'm wanting to sneeze, but I can't. Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm trying to sneeze. It's like when you know when you're about to sneeze and your voice kind of go like really slow because you're trying to focus on the light, and then you can't sneeze. And I got a Tyrant. Please tell me this. Well, of course it's gonna have strong jaw. What else could it have? I don't know actually. What does Tyrant have a second ability and a hidden ability? Of course, it's gonna have a hidden ability. But I wonder what its ability is apart from strong jaw. I don't know. But anyway, guys, there we have it. We have finished off our last row. So yeah, we're gonna see what Pokemon we've got and then swap out and then go into a battle. So we have a Meditite with Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, String Punch, and Fake Out. A Dugtrio with Magnitude, Bulldoze, Sucker Punch, and Santomb. A Minccino with Pound Knockoff. A Heal Up Tail with Pound Tail Whip. A Licky Tongue with Refresh, Screech, Power Whip, and Ring Out. A Fearow with Assurance, Roost, Drill Peck, and Drill Run. A Cypher with Vacuum Wave, Quick Attack, Allure, and Night Slash. A Woobat with Older Sleuth, Ghost Assurance, and Hot Stamp. A Mareal with Water Gun, Aqua Jet, Superpower, and Belly Drum. A Horsea with Bubble, Focus Energy, Bubble Beam, and Agility. A Fletchling with Tackle Growl. A Gib The Great with Tackle Santomb. A Shelgon with Headbutt, Focus Energy, Ember, and Protect. A Froakie with Pound Growl. A Geralt with Growl. A Fletchling with Tackle Growl. A Dino with Tackle, Dragon Range, and Dark Pulse. Weedle with Poison String and String Shot. Vivillon with Tackle, String Shot, Stun Spawns, Struggle Bug. A Chimchar with Scratch Flare and Fake Out. A Clauncher with Splash, Water Gun. An Electrike with Thunder Wave, Lair, Howl, Quick Attack. Shelgon with Headbutt, Focus Energy, Emperor Protect. A Feebas with Splash Hypnosis. A Fennekin with Scratch, Tail Whip, and Ember. A Cubone with Tail Whip, Bone Club, Headbutt, and Lair. A Horsey with Water Gun, Water Pulse. A Semi-Sage with Scratch, Play Nice, and Lair. A Bunnelby with Tackle, Agility, Lair, and Quick Attack. And a Pokerus Tyrant with Tail Whip and Tackle. So, now you may ask, what Pokemon do we take? Well, first things first, I'm going to take this Miltank. That's the first thing I spotted right away. As always, you guys, I'm going to move Talonflame over here into box 15. As always, just because we've got a healthy Pokemon. Next Pokemon, I'm thinking of taking a Shelgon, but which one? You've got the 62, 82. Yeah, I think let's go with this Shelgon here. Because, you know, that could be very nice. Can equip an Eviolite on that. Take the Mirror, but that's not going to be our Pokemon MVP because we've already WonderTraded those away. So we've got 3, we just need 3 more. Pharaoh, I'm going to take that. Who else can we take? Everyone else is first evolution though, that's the thing, apart from this other Shelgon. I don't really want to take 2 Shelgons. We'll take this Dugtrio. And we'll take this... we'll take the Cypher. Because I just want to see what Vacuum Wave does. The user wills its fist to send a wave of pure vacuum into target, so it's priority. Okay, that's good. So we'll take Cypher then in that case. So we have our 6 Pokemon, you guys. Let's go from top to bottom. Meditite, Shelgon, Pharaoh, Marill, Dugtrio, and Cypher. So that's our team, you guys. And as always, this time it's going to be a single battle because triple battles didn't really work for us, so we're just going to stick on with a single battle theme. Anyway, you guys, we're going to find a match and see how we get on. So I shall see you guys in 1 minute. Alright, you guys, we have a battle on our hands. This is Nurkan, whatever. This is one of the acquaintances that we must have WonderTraded with. So we are going to go ahead and battle her. Now, I did equip some items onto my party members, as I told you guys. I can't remember most of the items. I think I equipped the Meditite with the... But I'll tell you guys in a minute after team summary. So we've got a Raichu, a Houndoom, a Luxray, a Staraptor, a Lucario, and a Charizard. So it looks like we may actually have a win on our hands here if we can play the game properly. Now, of course, that's going to be a Mega Charizard, as there are no Mega Evolution members on our team apart from Lucario. And her Houndoom, of course, but they don't have the items equipped, so that is obvious that it's going to be a Mega Charizard. Which one? I have no idea. So we're going to go ahead and go into our Marill first, and then just randomize the rest of them. So, like I say, we have items equipped to our Pokemon. I think, if I remember the items, Meditite has a black belt, Cypher has the... What does Cypher have? Ugh, can't remember. I think Cypher has a metronome. Dugtrio has a soft sand. The Marill has a citrus berry. It's for the belly drum, of course. In fact, well, your guys will probably work it out. But we are going to go with belly drum, of course. Oh wait, no, actually, what am I doing? Is it Raichu? Oh god, I'ma die. Ooh. Can we pull through with the citrus berry? Can we regain enough health, please? No! Fucking hell. Well, that didn't work. How stupid of me. So, seems like it's going to try and charge up as quickly as it can. So we are going to swap out into our Dugtrio because I have a feeling it might go for another Charge Beam. And of course, it's not going to work out. Oh, predictions. Predictions right there. So we are going to go with Bulldoze because I have a feeling she might swap out. Oh no, maybe not. So anyway, that Raichu is almost as good as dead. But anyway, guys, our target is get 2 kills or more. I think it was. You're gonna go for Dig? Well, I'm gonna swap out to my Pharaoh. So yeah, guys, I think we may actually have a chance of winning this if we do play our cards right. I mean, we have practically lost 1 Pokemon with our Marill, but if we can play our cards right with an Aqua Jet, we should be able to get a couple of kills with our Marill. So we are going to go for a... What accuracy does Drill Run have? Drill Run has 95 accuracy. I have a feeling we can go with a Drill Run. Jesus Christ, I can't speak today. And we do get the Drill Run off, which means that this is a dead Raichu. Hooray, hooray, hooray for us. So we have 1 kill right there already, right off the bat. And now she's probably going to send out her Charizard, I would imagine. Oh no, she goes out onto the Luxray. Well, I should have predicted that. But we are going to outspeed, I would imagine, so can we go for another drill run? Yes, we can. How much is this going to do? Not a lot. God damn it. Spark? Oh god. I just wanted to see how much drill run would do. Obviously not a lot because it's not stab, but you know, it did enough to destroy the Raichu, so I figured, not destroy the Raichu, Jesus Christ, I'm making it sound like it's a monster or something. We're going to go back out into Digger, so we can bulldoze this thing with a stab soft sand bulldoze. Unless of course you're going to swap out. What are you going to swap out into, I wonder? Probably going to swap out into the Charizard, because it's flying. If you're really smart, you'll swap out into the Charizard. That much I can promise. No, she's going to stay in. She's going to sacrifice that. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that was so annoying. Spark, you really don't know about electric ground, do you? So it seems like we maybe, oh god, 20% battery. That's not good. I need to charge up my phone. So we do kill the Luxray. I don't know why she kept it in. Probably because she thought there's no point in swapping out, because that Luxray was as good as dead. So we don't know what her next Pokemon's going to be. It's going to be the Lucario. Now that is interesting. Now guys, if you can hear a fan outside, but that's just my cooling fan for my laptop. So sorry if you can't hear that. I need to swap those two around, because it needs to be more convenient. Can you get in there? There we go. Right. So, just plug this in. Alright guys, sorry about that. You know, like I said with the in the previous video, holding the camera recorder on a thing, it might accidentally press stop. So nothing's happened. We're still on the same turn as we were before, but we are going to go for a bulldoze just to do some decent damage to this Lucario, and it takes it down to just over 60%. So it's going to go for close combat. Now that's most likely going to kill a Duck Trio, and it does kill a Duck Trio. But you know, we did do some decent damage. We've already got our target of kill too. So it's just a case now of whether we can get our first win of the series or not. Now, we are going to swap out back into Marill, because I want to see whether or not an Aqua Jet would kill this thing. If it does, then we're in a good position. Whether or not Lucario's got a priority move itself, I don't know. But we do get the Aqua Jet off. And does it kill? No, it does not. Oh, I was really hoping that would kill. Oh, yeah, of course, we are fairy type, which means that is going to be not effective to us. I was going to go for extreme speed. Damn it. Why didn't you use extreme speed in the first place? Hello. But yes, down goes the Marill. And who should we send in next? I think we'll send in our Shelgon, because it is Eviolite, and I'm thinking if we set up a focus energy, protect, and then Ember or something, I don't know, this is just an idea. It's going to go for close combat. That's going to weaken its defenses even more, making Ember easier for us. So we're going to set up the focus energy, and then we should be able to kill this thing with an Ember, because it's like a -2 defense right now. Or special defense, I should say. So it's just going to keep on going for close combats and all spheres. But of course we are Eviolite Shelgon. And we just do live with 5 HP, thankfully. So down goes the Lucario. With a critical hit as well. Of course with the focus energy. Improves the chance of a critical hit. So it is 3 for 3 right now. So this is going to be, this is like our closest battle right now. Now, she does send in a Charizard. That is going to be Mega Evolution, as I do say. So we are going to go for the Protect, just to see what Mega Evolution it is. It's going to be a Charizard X, so it's going to be Fire Dragon. Unfortunately, we don't have a Dragon-type move. We have Headbutt, Focus Energy, Ember, and Protect, so not much we can do there. Hopefully it goes for the High Jump Kick or something. just to like reduce his health. And most of you guys in the comments will be, oh, you know, Charizard does a really high jump kick. I do know this, guys. I do know this. So we're gonna. There's no point in swapping out because our Shogun is as good as dead. So yeah, down goes the Shogun. Unfortunately, you know, if we played our cards right, we could have actually got we could actually get one more kill. But we only have the Miltank and the Cypher left. So what moves does Miltank have? It's got Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, Drain Punch, and Fake Out. So I'm thinking a nice powerful Fake Out, and then Drain Punch it up. You know, it's a nice stab with the black belt. So we'll go for the Fake Out first, just to see how much damage that does. Probably not a lot. Yeah, it doesn't do anything at all. So it does flinch. Why did I go? Oh yeah, I went for the Drain Punch. I was gonna say I'd go for the Drain Punch, didn't I? That Fire Spin's gonna be Stab. We are gonna become trapped, which means we can't swap out. But a nice Drain Punch should get our health back. I wonder how much health we get back. Oh, that's not bad actually. That's not bad at all. But we are stuck in a Fire Spin, which means our health is gonna reduce each turn. And I'm thinking if we can keep on going with some Drain Punches, we should be able to take this Charizard down with us. Now, of course, it's going to go for Fly, but because we are stuck in the Fire Spin, we can't swap out. That is actually quite a neat tactic if you've got a Drain Punch. I'm thinking a Fly will kill us, obviously, but how much by? Oh, a lot, because we're dead. Okay, so we have one Pokemon left, obviously being, of course, the Cypher. So whether or not we can actually get this kill or not will depend on how much easier it'll be next time around. So we're gonna go for a Vacuum Wave for priority purposes, just to see like how much it does. Not a lot. That did like barely anything. We missed the Inferno, thankfully, but no point going for another Vacuum Wave because we know how much it does. So the Charizard is going to go for Flame Burst. That should do enough damage to kill us, and it does. So, unfortunately, guys, I really thought we could have had a good chance with them winning, but, you know, that was our closest bet to winning it. Like I say, setting up a strategy is an important key to win the battle, especially if you've got WonderCup battles. So, equipping items does help me, I reckon. So, I reckon for future episodes we'll equip items, but we just won't tamper the movesets. So, I'm thinking my MVP of that match was, oh god. This is gonna be like that, not last episode, but episode where we want to trade it off to Teddy Roosters, where I can't even remember who I've got on my team. Ooh, can we register her as a friend? Yeah, I've got another friend, Safari. But, yeah, we'll just see who we got on our team. We've got the Miltank, we've got the Marill, the Cypher, the, what else do we have? Miltank, Shogun, Pharaoh, Marill, Dugtrio, and Cypher. I'm thinking we will want to trade away Diglets next week, so yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll breed a couple of Dugtrios, and then we'll want to trade away Diglets with Dugtrios being the parents. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode of Pokemon X WonderCup Battles. Sorry I couldn't pull it off as well as I thought it would. It's just that from I should have fought better with the Raichu Marill battle, and I should have swapped out to Dugtrio predicting an electric-type move. But, you know, I can only pull off certain things. But anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy today's Pokemon X WonderCup battles. If you have, please leave a like, as always. You know, your support is greatly appreciated by Ultratech, both the Mighty Cybern's and I. Yeah, subscribe for all the latest Ultratech content, of course, and comment with some feedback. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode of Pokemon X WonderCup battles. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You guys have been amazing. I've been Gib The Great. This is me signing off for Ultratech.